So I've decided that this is my story time corner, and I hope to do a little bit better. I did come prepared, at least. This time's story, I'm going to be talking about a very awful trip to Kennywood, which, if you don't know, Kennywood is an amusement park in the state where I live. It's actually a historical park, I believe. Don't quote me on that. So, our trip was in 2015, which, that was a, no, not 2015, 2016, I think. Yeah, 2016. I'm already messing things up. 2016. Because it was 2 years ago now. Yeah, 2 years ago would be 2016. And it was like 90 degrees Fahrenheit whenever we went. Most of the park is on blacktop, which blacktop heats up fast, and I've been known to dehydrate fast. And if you don't know what dehydration is, there's a list of symptoms: increased thirst, dry mouth, tired or sleepy, decreased urine output, urine is low volume and more yellowish than normal, dry skin, and dizziness. Now, out of those, I'd say it had 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 out of the symptoms. Again, I'm used to dehydrating fast, especially in the warmer weather. So we go to the Potato Patch Fries, which is a stand which sells French fries covered in either cheese and bacon or gravy. There might be more, but those are the two that I know. So I get there, I get my fries, which I split with Tiffany, and I get myself a drink. Foolishly, though, I did not get water. I got, I believe, a Sprite. Which, again, stupid. If you're going to try and fight dehydration, get water. Water will always hydrate you a lot faster. So, we're sitting there for a good half hour, 45 minutes, on the blacktop, underneath direct sunlight. And I'm not drinking water. So, when we're done with our food, we sit and talk, try and plan out the day, where we want to go next, because it's beginning of the day for us. Mom and Dad and Tiffany decide they want to go on Noah's Ark, which is a dark ride that you have to walk through. I think our Noah's Ark is one of the only, like, 5, I think, left in the world. I'm not sure, don't quote me on numbers, I'm bad at numbers. But the point is, I'm not feeling good, not only because of dehydration, but I agree. I figure Noah's Ark, hey, might be dark and might be closed spaces, but it should be cool in there, right? Wrong. It was so hot. Then again, that could just have been the fact that I was starting to slowly panic. Noah's Ark and I don't get along anyway. I've had bad experiences with it the past 2 times I'd been on it. Once as a little kid when they had the original stuff on. Terrified out of my mind. And then a couple years before then, when we had went on it again with our friend Abria. Not a very good time. So what is WebMD's definition of a panic attack in adults? A racing heart, feeling weak, faint, or dizzy, tingling or numbness in the hands and fingers, senses of terror or impending doom or death, feeling sweaty, having chills, chest pains, difficult breathing, and feeling loss of control. Now, out of these, I'd say definitely had the racing heart, definite breathing difficulties. I was already feeling hot and weak. and definite loss of control. I should mention, the other 2 times that I was in Noah's Ark, they were pretty much the same layout. The year we went in it, when this happened, it was a brand new layout, which is the one that they still have to this day. I had never gone through that one before. And the 2 times that I went through Noah's Ark before, I barely knew what was going on anyway. Not to mention, I was stuck behind Dad and Tiffany, who, I love you Tiffany, I really do. Y'all were walking real slow. And I had Mom behind me who had a broken toe, who couldn't walk very fast. So I'm in this dark, cramped space, having a panic attack on top of dehydration, and I want to cry. I know where every exit now is of Noah's Ark. I located every exit, but I couldn't get to them. So I'm trying not to cry. I'm trying my hardest to breathe. I'm telling them to move, but they're not going faster. Again, I love you, Tiffany. I know you're probably going to be the only one that watches this because I'm not clickbaiting anything. You and Dad are moving slow, no matter how much I said to move faster. So, we get out of Noah's Ark, eventually. Mom notices that something's wrong about 2 minutes before we exit Noah's Ark, because again, walking slow, and I sit down. Now, there aren't really any chairs outside of Noah's Ark, so I'm sitting on like this planter, because the other chairs that are somewhat in the vicinity are taken by elderly people and people like that. Point of the matter, those benches were taken. So I'm sitting outside in Noah's Ark on like this planter thing. And Mom's asking me what's wrong. And I'm trying to explain, but I can't really breathe. So we sit there. Honestly, I don't remember what Tiffany was doing at this point, but Mom and Dad were concerned. Tiffany probably was too, but I know she wanted to keep going on with her day because she really wanted a water ride. So about, I'd say 10-15 minutes, I can finally breathe. So we get up, then we move to Lost Kennywood, which isn't that far of a trek. And we go to a store. And that's when I bought my unicorn stuffed toy. She bought... What did she buy? Was it a wolf? Might have been a wolf. No, it was a golden retriever. I have photos of this. And, well, we get out of the store. Should have bought a water, but I thought I was fine. I'm not fine. We show off our haul to Mom and Dad. And we start heading closer to her water ride when I have to sit down again. The panic attack might have been over, but I was still dehydrated. I had to sit down again. This time I got a bench. And I sat there for like 5 minutes, crying. Because I didn't know what was really going on. And I'm not the kind of person that cries. I'm sick right now because I get sick in the summer, which really sucks. But, I didn't know what was going on until later on in that day when I finally pieced it together after knowing what the symptoms were for both things that was going on. Kennywood has sprinklers going on that go off near one of the rides during the summer when it's super hot. Mom reminded me of this, and we went and we walked to where that was, which, funny enough as it is close to where the water ride is that Tiffany wanted to go on. So we go in the sprinkler, I cool down, I sit down. While I'm in the sprinklers, Dad goes off on this mile trek, it seems like, so he can go buy me the water from the store we were at before, thinking, hey, I'm fine. He ends up coming back with the water. I'm still slightly cooling down, still slightly recovering. I'm still an emotional wreck. I thank him. I get the water on me. He goes on the water ride with Tiffany because I can't do it. I'm stuck alone with Mom, trying not to cry while gulping this water as fast as I can, which that's probably not the best thing to do when you're dehydrated, is to gulp it. You probably should take it slow and steady and constant, but I'm dumb. So, Mom's there with me. Tiffany and Dad are in the line for the water ride. And she straight up asked if I want to go home. Which, part of me really did, but I didn't want to ruin Mom, Dad, and Tiffany's day. So we ended up sticking out the day until like 4 or 5, which is usually when we end up leaving anyway, because we have to come home to Grandma and the cats. But that day is something I will probably never forget. And probably because it was crap. So yeah, that is my story time on the worst Kennywood trip of my life. I don't know if I'm actually titling the video that, but who knows? Maybe it'll be Panic Attack at an amusement park, which is true. That did happen. Alright, I will see you next time. Hopefully I'll be better. Bye.